Good morning. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Ωmega Mystery School. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning. Today is Friday, January 26th, 2020. Friday, June 26th, 2020. The ancient magic ritual you're about to experience is unique in the world. Written and performed, executed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, this rite is called the opening of the treasury of light, and it comes from the first book of Yahweh. The first and second books of Yahweh are two lost books of the Bible which were prohibited following the Council of Nicaea, that purport to contain the secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples. They were rediscovered in a document called the Bruce Codex by archaeologists beneath the sands of Egypt. And these are the most amazing documents I have ever seen, because they purport to contain the secret magic system that Jesus taught to his disciples. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuade.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend in bodies of living light, as did the living Jesus before us.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel how each breath excites new sensations on your body. Inside your lungs, inside your muscles, on your skin. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. And grow your branches up high into Alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha.
Et Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
And the path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. Alpha.
Omega.
Once again, we gather here at Column Hinge, and reaching out with the energy of our energetic souls, we reconnect the invisible field of living God force energy all around us, streaming from the sun and the stars, and reconnecting with this divine life energy that animates the physical matter of our bodies. We call upon the angels in the invisible, watchers of the seventh treasury of light. Attend. Io-Iae. Io-Iae. Oe-Ai. Oe-Ai. E-O-A-E-A-A-E. E-O-A-E-A. Let the watchers withdraw. And there are 12 heads in his treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. O first mighty angel, mighty in my Father's house, we call upon you by your secret name, left to us by the living Jesus. Io Nazeo. Io Nazeo. O Nazoai. O Nazoai. To Namao. To Namao. Ea zeo zeia. Ea zeo zeia. Ibchaisa a ia. Ibchaisa ia. Bao Chazayo. Bao Chazayo. Ozayoa. Ozayoa. Eto eozaioi. Eto eozaioi. Zanazahoza. Zanazahoza. Foxaya. Foxaya. Iae ozoae. Iae ozoae. Ao ize a ai. Ao ize a ai. And so we completed our journey through the places, invoking each mighty angel, head in its proper place, using their secret names left to us by the living Jesus prior to his ascension. Until at length we came into the place of the center, the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the center of the treasury of light, the place of the Father. O Father of the treasury of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you. Ziza-o. Ziza-o. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide!
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
Protect the world from communist revolution.
Protect the world from communist revolution.
Protect the integrity of the American Republic.
Protect the integrity of the American Republic.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
May all who seek the abundant life promised by the Master Jesus come to discover their energetic soul, what it really is, our energetic body, and how to feed it with the living light all around us. And then, at the end of our lives, when death comes calling, may we shed this physical body, this mortal shell, like a serpent sheds its skin, and rise in our perfected body of light into the kingdom of light, following the way opened for us by the living Jesus. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy in your daily life. As you breathe in God Force energy, you are able, with your powerful mind, to direct this energy towards any end that you see fit. As you breathe in God Force energy, you bring in that which sustains you and makes it possible for you to continue, even in the face of adversity. As you breathe in God Force energy, you become stronger. You become more confident and more sure of yourself. And that is because you are coming home to where you truly belong. You are a creature of both spirit and matter, but the matter will fall away, leaving only the spirit to live eternally. You are an eternal being. Let no one convince you otherwise. This fact of the eternal nature of you and your consciousness, this is the quality that the disciples were cultivating under the tutelage of the Master Jesus. That is because he proved that death is a lie by leaving his body at will, letting the body die, and then returning. In fact, he could do this for others. If you recall, Lazarus was risen from the dead. And depictions of the scene always show someone holding their nose, as if Lazarus had been so dead so long as to develop a foul odor. And yet, the Master was able to revive him, give him life, and heal him. This energy, this God force, is the most powerful force on earth. There is no army. There is no technology. There is no government that can stop God force. God force energy is your power. And as you breathe in your power, you become stronger. You become more firm. And as you turn your mind towards the good and the just and the right, you become even more powerful. That is because goodness is the goal of us all. We all strive to be the best possible people we can be, the most honest, the most forthright, the most chivalrous, the most kind. These qualities are deeply important to human society. Without this, humanity falls back into the mud, back into mere physicality. God force energy is your ladder up out of the mud, up out of pure physicality and into a life of pure light, pure goodness, pure righteousness. In fact, as you breathe in God force energy, you become lighter, more imbued with God force. More God force energy comes into you, and you transform. In fact, it is my firmly held opinion that upon our death, as we rise, we all, each and every one, become eternal angels, pure embodiment of God force, representing all that is good, all that is kind and loving, all that is sustaining. As you breathe in God force energy and think on these things become reality. Your consciousness is what transforms God force energy into the world you see around us. It is your consciousness that when you breathe in God force energy, alters that energy so that it sustains you in the ways that you need and crave. It is your powerful consciousness that as you breathe in God force energy and you have ideas, that you are able to manifest these ideas on earth. Some manifest them as bridges, others books or works of music. Still others manifest their God force power as children, in giving birth to children and raising beautiful, healthy families. As you breathe in God force, use your powerful consciousness to manifest on earth that which you desire most. I tell you, turn off the television, turn off media. Do not allow the poison of Chi-Com propaganda to enter into you and to divert you from your proper course. Breathe in God force energy and you will stay on track. As you breathe in God force energy and turn your mind towards your goals, you will make them so. Breathe in God Force energy. And today, you are invincible.
Thank you for that wonderful message, Leslie. I got a little bit of bad news this morning, folks. Today in Nevada, they have imposed a statewide mask rule. Think about that. Personally, I will never wear one of those communist burqas. They're commie burqas is what they are. I don't want to wear a communist mask, and I will not wear a communist mask. First of all, in the governor's directive, as it was in Texas and California, everybody's following the lead of the governor of California, who's following the lead of the CDC, who's following the lead of the World Health Organization, who's following the orders of Communist China. Let there be no doubt about it. The Democrats are in league with Communist China, and these are commie masks. They're not medical masks, they're commie masks. They are a symbol of submission to the New World Order, to submission to China, who hit us with this virus. Let's be clear about this, folks. We are at war with China. We have been for many years in a Cold War while they stole everything from us. Hundreds of billions of dollars a year. That's stopped now thanks to President Trump. We're getting that money back in tariffs. But the minute that the trade agreement was signed, the commies hit us with the Chi-Com virus, with the Kung flu, and tried to destroy the American economy. The virus was real. The pandemic was false, designed as economic warfare and psychological warfare to destroy the will of the American people and force us into submission. Do not submit. I will not wear one of those commie masks ever. Why not? Because there's an exception in the governor's directive, because it would be illegal otherwise. If you have a medical condition, you don't have to wear one. Well, I have a medical condition. Also, according to the same directive, they're not allowed to ask you what that condition is or ask you for documentation for it. Remember that when you sally forth into town. I'm not recommending what you do, but I will never submit to communism. Think about it. What's really going on is increased testing. That's why the numbers are going up. And if this virus was still a danger, and why did they not scream out with all the communists were out protesting and tearing down statues? Oh, that's okay. But it's not okay for normal citizens, tax-paying citizens, to go on about their business without wearing a communist burqa on their face. What is this? It is total psychological warfare against the American people, and it's being waged against us by our local leaders. We now see very clearly just how deeply the hand of Communist China has penetrated into our society. We have local Democrat governments supporting communist revolutionaries tearing down statues. Think about that. It is time that America says no to communism once again. It is time for America to set some boundaries. President Trump has decided to protect our statues. Well, I will protect my integrity, and I urge you to also protect yours. No more kowtowing to Communist China. No more bowing to medical tyranny coming from the communists. Enough already. They hit us first with the virus, then they hit us with the communist riots, and now they're trying to hit us into communist submission yet again. They want to close our economy back down. It's time for America to stand up and say, no! We will not close our economy down for your psychological warfare against us. No, we will not submit. No, we will not bow before you. We are Americans. We are free, men and women. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to know more about our church, alphaomega.church, be sure to visit us at the alphaomega.church website. While you're there, download our free ebook, Was Jesus Secretly a Magician? It gives you info about this ritual as well as the 3 secret baptisms that were in the books of EO. So we'll be back here tomorrow. See you then, and until then, remember, have faith and expect a miracle.
And Until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God Force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.